Okay, we're going to talk about what is master data. Let's walk you through it with a simple example. John Doe Company is a new client. Every time we start a business relationship with a new client, many things need to happen. We gotta create the client in finance to start a commercial relationship. But then again, we have to create it in the campaign stewardship system as well to plan and buy their digital campaigns. And wait, we have a specialized planning tool for radio. So, you get it, right? There are tons of applications where the client needs to exist to be able to execute transactions. How on earth are we going to make sure that the people in finance use the same client name as the people in planning, for example? And you may ask, why on earth is this important? Well, for example, you want to match and reconcile what you buy versus what you plan, versus the invoices that you put up to the client. To be able to do this, clients all need to share the same name and identifier to be able to connect records from one application to another. Otherwise, and when this happens, then we have to manually find the client and start renaming it in all the different applications, agreeing on a name, with an endless loop of repetitive and unproductive tasks that could be avoided. How? Well, this is where finally master data comes in. Yeah, I know, right? The ability to be able to get a single source of basic data used across multiple systems is what we actually call master data. Let me do a quick stop here. Bear in mind that the example we are presenting here is relatively simple to introduce the concept of master data. There will be other videos that will go over more complex scenarios. Master data applies for business data entities such as clients, locations, agency names, generally business entities that do not change very often, but we need it in almost every single transaction in a commercial relationship. Think about it this way. When the client arrives, we should create it in a central master data repository so that all our applications pull the latest version of the client, sharing the same data because they all pull it from the same place. If you change it, you do it in one place and every other application gets the update as needed. Therefore, invoices, buys, and plans will match between one another. Only then we'll be able to respond faster to our clients' needs because most of our data will match. Remember, client names is only an example. This concept applies to many other business data entities like locations, agency names, city names, office names, legal names, etc. Having a central master data system that holds master data is only one piece of the puzzle. We need clever business processes to maintain the data entities subject to master data management. Take cases like if a client gets a new brand or product or changes its name or a merger. Who's responsible to change that? Think about it. How could that work? This subject matter will be covered in another video where we'll go through a data governance process more in detail. If you have any questions, reach out to the architecture team. And as always, thanks for listening.